y'all. How's it going? Hope you guys are having a great day. I have a wood cutout and I am so excited to work with it. This is the Victorian Birdhouse cutout. And if you're on my page, oh hey, I'm Ashley with Simply Blessed Designs. If you are on my page, then you voted for this. I put up a poll today, just a little fun, to pick which cutout I would be doing tonight, and Birdhouse won. So, cross your fingers, and I'll tell you why in a second. And get your favorite beverage, pull up a chair, and let's have some fun. So, cross your fingers. Why? Because it is really bad here. It is storming and all the things. Hopefully, we will not lose power or internet. Because if I lose internet, it's like gonna cut me off. So, hopefully. All right, let me take a second and share this out to my page. All right. Hey, Ann. Hey, Chris. Chris, are you getting yucky storms? We are. My phone's been going off for like the past hour saying we were in a tornado warning and all this stuff. And then Sam looked at the radar and he said, no, I don't think it's going to be too bad. I think it's going to go around us. He's wrong. Sam failed me. Hey, Mary from Maryland. Hey, Kimberly Herman. Hey, Michelle. What's up? I love it when y'all pop on. All right, so I didn't unwrap it like a Christmas present. I'm trying to pull it apart. Hey, Andrews. Hey, Kimberly. You love birdhouses? I do too. So we're going to have some fun with this one. All right, so we have a front and a back, and I need to figure out what goes where. I need to know what goes where. Tornado, yeah, we're under a tornado warning too. Katie Fisher Campbell, are you good? I know you're in Northern Virginia. Hey, Vicki McMahon. Hey, Ann. Y'all make sure to bless this out, please. That helps me. That helps Christina. That just helps everybody. And it costs you nothing. It's free. We love free stuff, right? We love free stuff. All right. So we have all these little pieces. We're going to set these to the side for a minute. And we're going to work with this bottom part. So I'm thinking this is the sides. Yes, that's the sides. That's the front. I gotta know where I'm going, y'all. And this is the top. All right, yay. All right, so that's the roof. Let's make sure that we got the top, and the inside. So that goes together like that. Y'all, she makes it so easy with the little slat cutouts and everything. I just have to make sure I have them in there correctly. Yeah. This one. All right, so those are the top of the roof. So this is the back. This is the front. And the sides. I think the way I'm going to do it, it won't matter if I do upside down, inside out, or any of that. You're in Pennsylvania for this summer? Yeah, they've been yucky storms as well. Thank you for blessing this out, Joyce. You have 2 pet birds? Yeah, it's going up north, Mary from Maryland. You're right above me. When we get the storms that come up from the south, like from North Carolina, they're terrible, y'all. They are terrible. Hey, Donna from Alabama. Hey, Renee. All right, I love it when y'all pop on. It just highlights my whole day. All right, let's get started. I have an idea. Oh boy. And I think the first thing that I'm going to do is we're going to paint. We are going to paint. And I was good, y'all. I need a bigger piece of cardboard. I was good. I washed all my paintbrushes before I started. Aren't you proud? I know you are. If you have never watched me before, I don't wash my paintbrushes. I'm bad. I forget about them. We might as well just leave that there. We might need it. All right. So these are all our pieces that are going to be sticking out on the outside. And we almost have enough cardboard for it. I need to get me one of those like little glass surfaces or something. So I think what we're going to do is I grab sage and ballet slipper. Let me grab peony as well, because they're really close. Ballet slipper is a bit more muted. I think ballet slipper is in the middle. So this is peony. It's a little brighter pink. So I think I am just going to go with my first original thought. Ballet slipper and sage. And we're going to paint with that. And a brush. Are we ready? Y'all, somebody was real bad and there's blue in my sage. It happens. It happens. So all I'm going to do is take my little scooper here and we're going to just scoop that out and put it on a paper towel and throw it in the trash. And nobody will ever know. Might as well set a paper towel to the side because y'all know I like to use lots of paper towels. You like these colors? Me too. Me too. So I'm going for like a vintage farmhouse with a touch of that Victorian vibe. I think it's going to be real pretty. So let's get to painting. Sam, how dare you? All right, so I think I want the front and the back in sage. Let's do the whole base in sage and then the roof in ballet slipper. Trust the process, right? Trust the process. So I'm going to just sprinkle a little touch of water on here because I'm not thinning out my paste. And this is chalk paste. I kind of want to do a wash more than a paint. So see how it's just getting that greenish color on there? We're just going to kind of do more of a wash than an actual perfect paint. Does that make sense? Are y'all following what I'm throwing down? Because you know we're probably going to pull out the waxes and the distress inks and oxides and all the fun things. But we want it to be kind of a lighter-ish color. And we're probably going to go with just one coat. So see how we kind of just did like a wash? That was when we started. And we just kind of washed that sage green color. It looks really bright. There you go. There's actually like the natural color. See the difference? Adding water just kind of did a wash. You would have just mixed it in? Oh, I probably would have too if y'all weren't watching. Truth. All right, so this is real wood and raw wood. This is raw wood. So when you add water to raw wood, you know it raises the grain. But I am totally fine with that because I'm all about texture and all the things. Let's see if I cannot get it on my clothes. I probably should have changed when I got home from work. This is what I would have worked today. I antiqued it green. Yeah, that's one way to put it. And you can do this with any color. You can do a wash if you want. And if you want it even lighter, take a paper towel or something or a cloth and wipe it off. You following? Yeah. I like it when you follow what I throw down. I know a lot of my viewers are on here right now. How many of y'all listen to the podcast? I'm so excited about my podcast. I am just so excited. This season is rocking and rolling. And I know it's supposed to be unscripted. Supposed to be. But this season, I have made like little bullet points. I had to. Because last season, I think my ADHD got the best of me. You like it? Isn't it a pretty green? So just a light mist. And I'm dipping straight into my chalk paste. And just watering that paint down. You love the podcast? Good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I do too. So every Wednesday will be a new episode. And I have 10 titles. So I know that there are going to be 10 episodes. Because I have 10 titles. It's fun, y'all. It is fun. It is so therapeutic. Like, a lot of people write down their thoughts in a journal and, or, you know, whatever it is that you find that you do to be your therapy, to be your release. And this is mine, and I love it. I love it, and y'all get to hear me. Oh, Mary, yes, I'm so glad that you are going to try this technique. You would have ever known? What did I miss? We would have never known. Oh, the bullet points? My podcast is Unscripted Conversations with Ashley. All right, y'all. So we have our green painted. And look at that. We just did a color wash. Absolutely love it. I'll hold one up. You can still see the wood grain coming through. See that? I love it. I love it. I hope y'all cross your fingers that the internet and everything doesn't start messing up. Because she coming down, y'all. She is coming down. You listen to it twice because it hit so many of your own issues you related to it. Oh, I love that. Oh, that I had a script. Well, I don't really have a script. I have bullet points. Like, this. I want to hit this. Oh, that's exciting. I know you love it when Lucille comes over. All right, so now I'm grabbing another big brush. I like to do color washes with big brushes. And I just grabbed these off of Amazon. And I can't even tell you anything more about it because it doesn't even say anything. It's not English. I don't speak that. All right, so let's get a little bit of color on this. And we're going to do the same technique, color washing these. And these are our roof pieces. And I think this is going to look really good when we put it all together. That's more of a pink, though. That we would have to wipe this pink off to be more of a color wash. But it's okay. We're going to roll with it. She's just going to have a bright little top. Y'all know this is not all. Y'all know I have something up my sleeve. And if you haven't watched me before, I have something up my sleeve. This is not all. This is so fun, y'all. So fun. And it's like, you know how a lot of times you have something and you're like, okay, I want to do this. And you have like a canvas and it's a blank canvas. And your head is going in a million different directions. Well, I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. This kind of narrows it down a little bit. And I mean, even though it's considered a Victorian birdhouse with its little loop-de-loops and finials. I don't even know if that's what it is. I just love that word. But you could still take it in a whole different direction. You could paint this bright colors and put polka dots on it if that's your jam. And that's why I love these cutouts. Christina gives us an awesome canvas to start on. We know that it's going to be a birdhouse or some kind of house with a hole, with a door. So, I mean, then you get to run with it, and it's so fun. But it's different than having that blank canvas, just a square blank canvas, and being like, what? Hey, Sharon. I don't use a glue gun, and I'll tell you why. Hot glue, when hot glue dries, it leaves a lump. You know what I mean? It's like, it's not flat. So I always recommend a wood glue when putting these together. I use art glitter glue. It feels like I need to get another bottle. I know it's backwards, but I use this art glitter glue and it works perfect. It comes off of Amazon and it is not very much at all. It's not very expensive. I love it. All right, y'all. So we have our house pieces painted / color washed. The green is more of a color wash. The pink is more painted, but that's fine. So the green is the actual house itself and the pink is the roof. So let's put a little heat on these and get them dry. Oh, don't be sorry. You had pork chops and a salad for supper. We haven't even thought about supper. Hey, Christina. Hey, y'all. Judy, this is not the replay, darling. You are live. If you see this red live button right here, you are on the live, not the replay. I told Sam I wanted burgers, but I don't think... Can you? You can get a big refill bottle of art glitter glue. You've been checking it out on Amazon. Oh my gosh. I'm going to have to search that because I love this little bottle. It's perfect. It doesn't take up much space. But if you can get a refill to fill up that bottle, that's awesome. And I do a lot of wood cutout kits, so... Ever since I started doing wood cutout kits, I got this. And it's 2 ounces. And I probably have about this, my thumb right there, this much left in it. I'm getting low. All right. We're going to do something different with these little pieces. So, we're going to get this all dry. And then y'all know I'm going to break out my wax. You know. If you've never watched me before and you're new to me, I like things old and dirty. Yes, this stuff holds like crazy. You are right. And a lot of people use... the Tight Bond, Quick and Thick. I know it's backwards, but a lot of people use this. And you can get that on Amazon. I use it sometimes. And sometimes I'll pull out the wood glue, the Gorilla Wood Glue. But the Gorilla Glue is the exact same thing as the hot glue. It's going to rise and there's going to be a gap when it dries. And I like my cutouts to dry flat. So I don't pull this out very often, if that makes sense. Vicky McMahon, thanks for the stars. Hey, Tina. First time watching me. Get a seatbelt, girl. It's going to be a ride. No, I'm just joking. All right, so we have all of our pieces color washed, and hopefully we got everything dry. There's probably something on the side of somewhere that I'm going to get on me. It's fine. Nobody ever sees that part. Don't tell anybody. Shh. It's our little secret. All right, so I'm throwing my cardboard back in my cardboard stack here. I'm going to have to go through it again, y'all. I have entirely too many pieces. All right, so let's grab my new favorite go-to wax, y'all. This is the Bear Wax. Bear Wax, and it is the antique wax. You can't see it because it's dark. It's called Dark Antique, number 7160. And that is my jam. Maybe I need the board back. I don't want to get wax everywhere. So let me get this back here. Hey, Cindy. Welcome, welcome. Y'all, please bless this out. Help Christina out. And now I got to find my little... How is my stuff all moved? Who's been in here? Those are pluses. I need a minus. Here we go. There's a minus. Yes, I speak in plus and minus with my screwdrivers. All right, look at this nice dark wax. It looks crazy because I use a brush and I dab it. What are they discontinuing? What are you talking about? What? What am I missing? What are they discontinuing? Don't scare me. All right, I don't want a big sand on this. Yeek. So I'm going to climb down under my desk and look like a crazy person for a second. And this is a well-used sanding block. I'm just going to use this. This wax is being discontinued? What? You have too many jams to count? Oh, you don't even know. You should see right back here. You can't see it? Look, let me turn you. Look at this stash of stuff right here. That's my jam too. And then we got, yeah, it's everywhere around me. Yes, I have lots of jams. All right, so I'm grabbing my sanding block and we're just going to lightly go across it. Just very lightly, just to smooth out that grain. And it's going to make a mess. But it's fine. I got stuck in the hole. The corner of my sanding block got stuck in that hole. Did y'all see me jerk? Yes, the bear, I get it from Home Depot. And it looks like I'm going tomorrow to get a couple of cans of it. I love this stuff. Why are they discontinuing? Why do they do that? They always do that. You find like the perfect makeup that actually looks good, doesn't look cakey, and they discontinue it every single time. All right, I'm going to hold this up close. Let me see if you can see this. You can't really see this. I was trying to show you the difference of the smooth versus the raised grain. Put a little water on some wood and watch it. It'll go boop and pop right up. But you just take a little sanding block and it is fine. I'll be calling all my friends. Hey, go to your local Home Depot and see if you can find this container of wax. All right, just a light sanding. I'm not taking off any of the wash, any of the paint, just leveling out that wood before we go in with our dark wax. Because I like it old and vintage and rustic and dirty, but I like it smooth too. Because y'all know we might be throwing a little something on here. You know. Okay, everything's nice and smooth. Now, I'm going to grab my wax brush. I don't even know if this is a wax brush. It's some brush that I got from the Walmart, and I use it for wax. I don't clean it. I don't see the need to clean it. But now we are going to get this looking amazing. So let me move these pieces. Maybe I should start with the back piece. Because if I don't like it, it's in the back and nobody will see it, right? Let me see. Where's my paper towel? I told you we'd need a paper towel. Because that's... I like it. See, I just hit right around here with it just to look and see what's going on, how it's going to do. We like it. So now we're going to roll over the whole thing. And it's light, y'all. Before I even wipe it off, it is very light coverage. So I'm just hitting it like that. I'll go around the edges a little bit deeper with a little bit darker, and then go over it with my paper towel and just rub it and buff it a little bit. And I have an idea of what I want to put on here. I don't know 100%. We're going to see where it guides us. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that, y'all. Look, okay, it's shiny because I put wax on it, but there you go. Look at that. Now, when I first started, I went straight. That's paper towel stuff. Paper, I reckon. I went straight this way when I first started. See that line? Don't do that. We don't want that. You had to buy the white wax that all they had left. When do you use it? The white wax, I don't use it very often. If I'm going to do something and I want to add really depth and detail, I did some cherubs and I was looking to see if my planner was over there in the floor. I'll paint and then I'll do my dark wax really, really good and thick and wipe that off because that dark wax is going to get in those little nooks and crannies, right? Then if you really want it to pop, you go back over it after the dark wax with the white wax and buff it really good, and it'll make that dark wax just pop. It's kind of like a clear coat, but it adds a little extra. Does that make sense? All right, so I don't want any lines on this one. This is the front piece. So I did dip my brush in my wax, and y'all, I just go straight in. I'm not doing it now, but I'm straight in. And now I'm going to go all the way across. Now, when I do this, it clumps up on the sides and the edges. So be careful if you do it, because you will get it all over you. Do I sound like I know what I'm talking about? Yes. Yes. So I'm just hitting it over top of this green wash with this dark wax, and y'all, I'm loving it. So we're going to grab our paper towel and we're going to hit that corner because I know it's there. And then we're going to wipe and blend that in. I use a paper towel. You can use a cloth. You can use the blue shop rags. You can use anything that you are comfortable with using. And I hope you try the dark wax. I do. I love dark wax. Love it. Look at that, y'all. Look at that. Ooh-wee. So we have the green wash. There you go. There's the perfect color. We have the green wash over top of it. It is a little bit darker in a couple spots. I'm good with that because it looks rustic and worn, right? Hey, Janice. Yes, I am live. Treese. Hey, Treese. Hey, Lovey. Yes, rainy Friday here as well. It is pouring cats and dogs outside. Now, the more you rub, the darker it gets. Can you see that? This is nothing on it, and I went over it pretty heavy. So this is all up to you, what you like. If you don't want it that dark, go lighter. I push really, really hard. And then I grab my paper towel and we buff. We buff. And you don't even have to do this. I do because I'm going to put a little something, something on over top of it. You know. Y'all, it's looking so good. Oh my gosh. And when I started, y'all, I didn't know what direction I was going in. I picked 2 colors. I picked 3 colors. I picked the wax after we painted. I thought it needed some wax. And I have like 4 different transfers laying in the floor. So just start playing, start doing, start creating, and your heart will guide you. You got to trust the process, right? If you know, you know. Trust the process. Oh, this looks so good. So this is what it looks like before I buff it. See the lines? And if you don't want that so deep, then buff it. And I'm using some elbow grease now. Split pea soup color. I've never had split pea soup, so I can't help you there. But I eat peas. I like peas. All right, so we only have the roof left. Let's go over the roof. Now, I didn't dip it back in, so this is like looking a bit on the lighter side, but that's okay. We're going to dip it back in because that pink is a bright. It is a bright pink. We need to dirty it up. And I'm going with the grain, y'all. I'm going with the grain, wood grain. The good Wayne. I'm going with the good Wayne. Hey, Jamie. Yes, always trust the process. Always trust the process. Especially when you're watching me. You never know where we're going. Most of the time it turns out pretty good. I like to keep you on your toes. Christina laughs at me and says I'm fun. I said, well, that's one way to put it. Oh, this is looking so, so good. Now, with the dark wax, I'm deepening, whatever that word is. You know what I'm trying to say. I'm making the color deeper. A dark hue, a deeper, old, rustic look on the color. Now, if you want to go back in and really distress those edges, grab your little brush with your Tim Holtz Distress Oxide or whatever you like to use. My brush is falling apart, stuck in my wax. Whatever you like to use, grab it and hit those sides. Do it till you are happy. I put it back. I'll just use the end of my brush. All right. So we have our walls and our roof painted, distressed, and she is, what is that? Oh, y'all. There's wax somewhere. There's a hunk of wax. It's fine. So, look at all of our pieces. Can you see that? Look. Oh. Oh. And we're going to do something different for those. So, we'll wait on that. Let's finish playing with this. All right. So, we're distressed. We're waxed. We're painted. I think we can move that for now. I think I'm going to go with this. I don't even know if this is in stock anymore. I've used it a gazillion times. That's why it's stained. This is Paris Pattern. I love it. It's got words. It's got flowers. It's got stamps. It's got all the things. And I think that it will be absolutely gorgeous on this birdhouse. The first thing I need to figure out is what I'm putting on the roof. So my roof is going to go together like this. I am going to lay it. Hold on. Hold on. I can't stand no sand and dust. Woo. Come on, little cow. No. This is my vacuum, y'all. Katie Fish Campbell gave me my vacuum, and I love it. And it works good once I remember to change my batteries. Oh, yeah. No more sand and dust. All right. So this is the roof. I'm wondering if we can do Paris over half of it. Like this big part right here. I don't speak this. And Paris, like this whole thing over the roof, like half on one side, half on the other. Do you think that'll look good? Bessie. Yeah, man. Bessie. Let's look and see what we can cover with this. Let's look. So we already waxed it because we painted it, and this is super sticky, even though I've used it a bazillion times. I'm definitely going to put some fuzz on here with my really dirty fuzzing cloth. I need to clean it or get another one out. Y'all, tomorrow's the last day of the BOGO sale. I hope you have stocked up. I have. Woo! I got one of my orders in today. Yay! All right, so let's throw this on here. Then before we do anything, we're going to flip it over and see what it looks like. You think it'll look good? Hey, Meredith. When did you come in? What's up, friend? You see it sticking to me? All right, so I'm just going to fold this back right here like this. And, of course, we have a lump. I knew that would be too easy, too easy. I think this is going to look good, y'all. If you do something and it doesn't look good, it doesn't come out the way you wanted it done, paint over it and do it again. It's fine. I want my pieces to be stuck together good. And if you speak French, I don't. I hope I didn't offend you by attempting to say it. Look at that. So, the roof is here. This is the middle. But I think all of this on the roof will be so pretty. Do you like that? What do you think? You're getting a ladybug? You'll have a cow too? A real one? I have so many different cows. I see hearts. You like that? I think it's going to look so cool on the roof. Even with some of the print, the wording, the loop-de-loop things. What do you think? You feeling it? Let's see. I feel like I have a lump right here. That's why you keep rubbing it. Let me get a squeegee. Somebody needs to wash squeegees. You love it? You love it? You think it'll look good? Hey, Darlene. All right. I'm running a squeegee on here to make sure we don't have any air bubbles or anything like that. We do. I can see them. I can see them. And it's just because I've used my transfer a bazillion times. And when you put it back down, if it dries and it has a little bubble when it's stuck to your backer sheet, you will always have a little lump on there. I'm grabbing Storm, y'all. What do you think? I'm grabbing Storm. So, it's pink, chalk it in Storm, and the green in Storm. Or do I want to pull chocolate for the roof and Storm for the sides? Pink and chocolate. It's not chocolate. It's espresso. Feeling it? Feeling it? Y'all feeling it? Yeah. It's espresso. Maybe this for the roof and then do the rest over the green and Storm. What are you thinking? Roof, chocolate or storm? No, espresso or storm? Y'all, it looks like chocolate. That's why I call it chocolate. Yes, chocolate. What else y'all think? Chocolate? How many of y'all that watch me on a regular basis, like on my page, actually say chocolate? Espresso, espresso, espresso. That's 3. That's all I need. That's 4. Okay, we're rolling with it. All right, so we're going to do pink and espresso on the roof. If I have a bubble, it's going to be a little smear. I'm fine with it because I know that there's one right here. No matter what I do. Let me rub and rub and rub and then hit it real quick. And I'll show you how you know you have a bubble in just a second. It's a dead giveaway. All right, y'all. So we're going over this whole thing. Lines, the loop-de-loops, whatever, all of it. We are covering the whole thing. Because it's just going to add that little bit of more. That little bit of more. Y'all, I can speak English. I promise. Proper grammar. I can. All right, let's get our excess off. This is going to look so good. Y'all remember how many times I used this transfer? It was like my go-to for a long time. Can you see that bubble right there under the R? That is a bubble. There's another one right there under the S. See it going through the S? Those are bubbles. You can definitely tell. All right, y'all, let's take a peek. Oh, my Nelly. That moment you peel it back and you just want to go, oh, look at this roof. Hold on, let me clean my hands. Look at the roof. Come closer. Look at that. So that's all together. Now, it'll be like this for the roof. Oh, look at that. Love, love, love it. Man, love it. And you can see the S and the R got a little blurry, but it's okay. We had a bubble. I knew it was there. I knew going into it. It's fine. It is fine. This looks so good. Man, oh man. Ooh-wee. Ooh-ah-ah, ting-tang, walla-walla, bing-bang. When it's good and it just hits y'all. You love it? Thank you. I'm so glad you love it. All right, so now we're going to pick different parts and pieces to use for the rest of the surrounding area, and we're going to do that part in Storm. And we're going to move this somewhere so that Ashley doesn't mess it up. Where in the world are we moving it to? I got it. I'm going to put it back on this cardboard and then put it back on top of my trash can because there's no other place for it to go. I need some space, y'all. Every area, every inch is full. And Sage just hit the ground. I have a little crack between where my desks go together to hold this thing. And it just went way down yonder. You love it? It's so pretty. Yay. Look, I want to just give y'all ideas. Just give y'all ideas. All right, so on the front, I'm feeling this script with this flower. Can you see that? See? Hold on. This script with this flower. I'm feeling that for the front. And y'all, we're just going to start putting pieces in places and just chalking them. Look at that. See the flower with the script? Oh, it's going to look so good. Time for a makeover in that room. I've been needing to do that since I moved in. All right, let's get a squeegee and grab this Storm. So Storm is like a real pretty gray color. I think it is going to be gorgeous. Or do y'all, nope. We're not changing our mind. We're doing it. We are committed now because it is on. It is on. Joyce, have you gotten this cut out? I know Joyce gets a lot of the cutouts. She loves them. The last one I did, God Bless America Round, Joyce just finished up that one. It looked amazing. And then I saw you did a Dollar Tree frame with the distressed flag, the little size A transfer with the flag. It looked so, so good. Y'all, this is going to be so pretty on this green. Pink and brown just kind of go together, and green and gray just kind of go together. All right, let's take a peek, y'all. Have mercy. Look at that. Oh, look, y'all. Look, look, look. Oh. Ooh-wee. Ooh. This is going to be so pretty, y'all. So pretty. So pretty. All right, on the back, we're going to roll with this big whatever that is. I don't speak French, so I can't tell you. Hi, Cameron. I can't tell you what it says. I do want to put that stamp on somewhere. That's probably going to go on a side. I really like that. And then we might do something up here or something right here for another side. I'm not quite sure yet. But see how this is going? We have no plan. We just are putting stuff and seeing kind of where it falls. You like it? Yay! Yes, please do. Please do pull out your stuff. That's the reason why I do what I do. I want you to try a wood cutout kit. I want to inspire you to think outside the box. A lot of people see these transfers and they're like, they need a surface big enough to put the whole thing on there. They can do it in a plain color. They can do it in different colors. Think outside the box. Use it any way, on anything. I've used bits and pieces of this thing. I absolutely love it. Now, if you let it dry in your silk screen, it's going to pull up some of that paste. But if you want it to be distressed, you can leave it there for a few seconds and be like, and then pull it up. Or you can take a little sanding block to it when you get done and distress it down like that. Y'all, check out the back. Oh, man. That looks amazing. Y'all, this is going to be so pretty. So pretty. I'm running out of space to get on my little piece of cardboard. Look at them all together. Look at this. Look at the different prints and everything. So when they go together, like this is the front, this is the back. They coordinate, but only the roof actually goes together and will flow as one piece. What are you thinking? Are you loving this? Are you loving this? I hope that it's giving you ideas. I'm here to inspire you. All right, I do want to look at one thing. I need to make sure that we're not doing them upside down. They need to be right side up. So I'm going to grab my front piece and check. So it looks like it's thinner on the bottom than it is at the top. So this would be correct. No. This would be correct at how it's going to go together. I'm doing it from the side, y'all. So it's going to go like that. So this is the top. So right now, before I move it anywhere else, we're going to throw it up in here to see what we want on it. And we're just getting a little bit of this, a little bit of that. We got script. We already have some of the gray from the back that's going on here just because that's where it lays. I want to move it a little up and over. There we go. All right, so we got a little script. We have a flower stalk. We have an actual bloom, and we have some more of these big letters that are going across. So that's going to go there. And we still need our thick at the top, thin at the bottom. I really want this stamp on here, y'all. So we are going to pick this up and throw this right here so we can get that stamp on there. And we're also running into our other piece. Our stamp is going like this, and this piece is actually going sideways. I am totally fine with that. I love it. I think it adds character, and it looks like we pieced it together. So now we're going to chalk both of these pieces, and we are going to go back over a little corner of this front house that we used. It's fine. It's fine. Just push a little harder. I can't wait till we get this glued together. Oh, man. And we're going to add a little extra oomph for those pieces. We still have more pieces, y'all. Still have more pieces. It's sunshiny outside. Can y'all see the light off the side of my face? I was like, it doesn't sound like it's pouring down rain anymore. It's not. It's sunshiny. That didn't last long. Good. We didn't lose any internet or power. That's good. I was driving home from work, and then Andrew came across my phone. I have the app of the local weather person. I just covered my finger in storm. And his name is Andrew. I think it's Andrew Friedman or something like that. And I talked like, he'll come across the app and it'll say something like, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued for your area, or something like that. And so I'm like, Andrew told me it's going to be a tornado. And Sam laughs because I talk like we on a personal name basis. Andrew's my friend, and he tells me what's going on with the weather. All right, let me pull this one, and then I'll show you both of them. All right. Y'all, we use this a lot. Love it. We're going to throw that in the floor. We're done with it. So this is one side, and this is the other. So those are the sides of our house. I'm loving this. I hope you are too. Oh my goodness. I sent it to you. Paula, this is Chalk Couture. It's paste. We have ink and paste that go with our transfers. And you get like the big teal thing I was using is a transfer. It comes in all different sizes, shapes, everything else under the sun. I will send you a link if you want one. And this is the chalk paste. I know it's backwards. This is Storm, but we do have ink. And you use the ink and the paste on the same transfers. And then you wash them off and you use them over again and again and again. And it is so fun. All right, y'all. We have all of our pieces marked and looking amazing. I really love that roof. That roof. All right, let's see if we can fit our other piece on here. We can. This is going to look so good when we put it together. All right, we're going to move these to the side. I'm going to let them just dry naturally. We didn't use that much chalk paste, so they're probably not very wet at all. All right, Paula, I will definitely send you a link when I get done. I should probably do it now because if not, I might forget. Don't let me forget. Let's grab another piece of cardboard and now these pieces. So this goes on the front of the little house. On the front of the roof, it's going to hang off of that. This piece kind of goes on the top. And this goes around the little bird whole house thing. If you want to leave these off and don't want to put them on, you can totally just put those together and it is fine. All right, Cameron, have fun. I love you. Cameron just said he was going to eat. Y'all, I need your help. Are we going to paint these black with some gold? Are we going to stain them brown and add something? Or are we going to do the rust effect? Tell me what you are thinking. So we could paint black and use some wax for some gold wax. We could stain brown and do something, or we can do the rust effect. Tina says stain. Y'all give me what you're thinking. Rust. I got a stain and I got a rust. Jamie, you know, that is my jam. I'm telling you, the rust is my jam. Oh, rust effect, rust effect. Stain brown and wipe off. I got 3 rust. 4, 5. I think rust is going to take the cake. All right, I see more rust than anything. And it might secretly be my new favorite thing. All right, y'all, so I'm grabbing this. This is the rust kit. I know you can't really see it. It comes in a kit. If you want a link for the rust, I can give it to you. Lilac wax on the black. Well, that would be different. I bet that would look good. This is redesigned by Prima Finnabair, her rust kit. I am obsessed. I also have the patina one as well. And let me tell you what, this is my jam. So the first thing I'm going to do is get gloves because I make a mess, y'all. This is my favorite thing. All right, Tina, I will definitely give you the link for this rust kit. Definitely. Now, with this rust, it gives the texture, it gives the look of rust, it gives all the things, and it just, it makes me happy. All right, so this is the dark brown, and I don't know if you can see it, but can you see the texture in that? Look at that. It is already made in. And I was doing this one time, and I had a lady say, and grab you an old brush, because I pounce, and it destroys my brushes. I had a lady say that, she said, well, I can do the same thing with baking soda. I've tried baking soda a bazillion times, and it does not give you the effect that this gives you. All right, so I have my 3 pieces laid out. That's my top. And I'm going to start with my brown. And I pounce. I dip my brush in, and you can see me fling it. You can see all of that. Let me hold it still for you. You can see all of that texture. So when you start to do this, I pounce because I want that texture. And that's what rust is, y'all. It gives you that texture. So the first layer is the brown. And I'm going to miss your comments because I have to watch and pay attention to what I'm doing. This is my new favorite thing to do. I'm not going to lie. And the patina is like the same basic principle. So when we get it on there, you can see all of that texture. Look at that. All of that texture. And you don't have to do it like I do it. I like to start with the brown and then I go into my green. And then I finish up with the actual light rusty color. This is just the way that works for me. And if you do too much, you'll make mud. I made mud several times before I actually got the hang of it. If they discontinue this kit, I'm probably going to cry. This is my jam. Oh man, we should do the little round one in like the patina or something. That would be so cool. Yes, very yummy. Very, very yummy. Now, I do not change my brush. I keep the same brush. I'm sending this to the side, y'all. I might do that one in the patina. It's probably not going to match, though. It's not going to match. We're just going to do it in rust. We're doing it in rust. The patina is not going to match with it. But we need to do that soon. Soon, soon, soon. So I pounce, y'all. I get all the texture. I pounce. And now I'm going to go into, that says green. They labeled the tops. Thank you. They labeled the tops. So the dark brown. We're done. Now I'm going to go straight into the green using the same brush. Yes, I have brown in here because it's fine. And then just in some places, you're going to jump up and down, pouncing with that green. So it gives you the start of the look. Look at that. Ugh. We did a rusty star, y'all. Oh my gosh. Over on my page. Go check out my page if you're new to me. And find that rusty star live. And oh my Nelly. Now, once you first dip it in the green and you start going, it's going to be bright. It is a bright green. But keep on pouncing and you will lighten it up. Because that's another reason why I use the same brush. Oh, this gives me all the fun vibes. I love it. All right, now this little piece down here at the bottom. And you do this as much as you want. If you get too much green, go back in with your brown, cover it up. You whatever you feel, whatever you think looks good, roll with it. If it's too much, cover it with the brown, like I said. All right, let me hold this up so you can see these. This is where we're at so far. And it does look like a lot of green, but it's not that much. Thank you, the star. Yes, the star was gorgeous. It was gorgeous. I even impress myself sometimes. All right, so now I've got the actual rusty color. Same brush and just a tiny dab. Like, can you see how much I have? It looks like a lot. But it's really just a tiny bit. And now this is where you're actually going to go in. And I pounce very lightly with that rust color. If you get too much on your brush, knock it off. Just like you tell your kids, right? Knock it off. Knock it off. I need a little tiny bit at the top. Look at that. You would never have known that was wood. Look at that. Oh, my Lanta. Yes, I get excited when I do this. And I do it a little bit faster, but I wanted to tell you, show you slow the first time. You can't mess it up. You can't mess it up. Well, I did mess it up the first time. Let me take that back. I made mud. Because I didn't lay you know how I started with the brown and I went through and I let my layers dry a little bit as I was working. Do that. If you do it all too much over top of each other while it's still wet, 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 you're going to make mud. If you want more of the bright rusty color, add more. You know, it's all your personal preference on what you like and how rusty you want it to be. And yes, I use the same brush. Can you see the green and brown all in there? It is fine. It's fine. It doesn't bother me. I'm going to end up mixing them anyways. Look at that. Look at that, y'all. Look. See, the light is messing with it. And the texture, when it dries, you can feel, look, it just looks like an old rusty piece of metal. And the texture is amazing. It feels rough as sandpaper. All right, let's do this on the little front of this. So we started with this cute little old vintage Victorian vibe birdhouse with the French stuff. And we throwing rusty stuff up on it. Oh, I'm so glad you love it. And that's it, y'all. That's it. It's easy. The patina is the same way. You get the kit, all your colors come in there together, and you do it the same way I just did. One color at a time. And I just put them back in my little box, close it up. And this is redesigned by Prima, Finnabair. I'm obsessed with Finnabair. That's what most of this new stuff is. And we love it. All right, y'all. Now let's put our whole creation together. After we dry it. Let's dry it. And y'all, this even crumbles sometimes like rust. Nope, it doesn't. It dries really quick. Like the layers are pretty much dry before I go to the next one. Yes. The texture is like, wow. Totally wow. Now, it does lighten up a bit when you dry it. Sambo just brought me iced coffee. This is not what I asked for. What is it?
Iced tiramisu.
Is it half?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's sweet. Woo! Woo! Iced tiramisu. When your husband walks in and just gives you iced coffee. Woo! I don't normally drink sugar, y'all. Wow! You saw a rainbow? Did you take a picture? 2 of them? It was a double? Go ahead, stuff. Oh, that's awesome. Isn't he sweet?
You're going to ask me something. What do you want to ask me?
You're interrupting. I'm doing here. I'm working. Shoot. Yeah, go eat your supper. All right, so we are dry. Look at the texture on that. Can you see? Like, it is like crusty and rusty. Man, it is like all the things. Yes, I will definitely give you the rust effect link. I will put that in here. I'll drop it back in here. And can you see all the, probably not, but look. See all the pieces? Let me move them over here. Like, it's like salt. Like, you actually got rust off of something. It is amazing. Obsessed. Obsessed. All right, now let's put our birdhouse together. That's all we got left, y'all. We have to assemble our birdhouse. This roof is just, oh my goodness. I hope this inspires y'all just to think outside the box and just to try stuff. Because you never know. I'm going to be flying later. I know I'm going to be like bouncing off the walls. Jamie, they had a local food truck rodeo. And it's this little small business and it's called Tin Can Coffee. They're actually in an Airstream and they make coffees and they are so good. That's the first time I've ever had one of their iced coffees.
I got ice because I figured it'd be cold by the time you got here with hot. And they had the Texas barbecue truck up there tonight too.
Oh, did they? What did you get?
Huh?
He always comes in as soon as he gets home and interrupts me while I'm working.
Beer-fed beef burger.
Beer-fed beef burger. Isn't that your friend?
Yeah.
He said he got iced coffee because if he would have got me hot coffee, it would have been cold by the time he got it here. How long am I going to have to hold this? You're definitely inspired. Good. You're going to have to look at my stencils and buy something. They are awesome. That did not work. Let's set it up like this. Christina, do you have any tips and tricks on the easiest way to assemble this? Probably sitting it up like that. Let me get a brush. I have some little old cheapy brushes somewhere, and I'm going to get one if I can see. That's not one. Here's one, and it has a little itty bitty little point on it. So we're going to use this, and we're going to do the thing. We're going to add a little glue. And this glue dries clear, so not to worry. We're going to run a line up on here so we don't have any globs of glue. And we want it to be straight. He is so thoughtful. You have a business uptown like that? Coffee. Oh, that's awesome. No tips or tricks. Just make a box. Just make a box, she says. Y'all, the patience I have to do something like this is like, but we gonna do it. We gonna do it. We gonna do it. All right, so this piece goes here. And this has a real fine point, so it gets in those little nooks and crannies, so you can glue it together really easy. Stop moving. Be still. I just am trying to keep it square, and I'm holding it for a second. Oh, Tina, that's an amazing idea. Use the lines on your mat to keep it straight. See, this is why this is why I do things with y'all. I hope I can put the whole thing together. It's going to need to dry. It's going to need to set up and dry. I might have to assemble it and post a picture. Make the box. She says, just make the box. I probably need to put the other side on so it'll hold it and be still. All right, this is the top. So we need to put the glue on right here. Y'all see me concentrating. I am concentrating. Ta-da! All right, we have it together. Once you get 4 sides up, it kind of holds itself. So that does really good. And then you touch it and you get glue all over your hands. Seen you gluing the big salt box church last night. Oh. That's what I'm probably going to do, Dawn. I'm going to go back and do the the inside corners with hot glue because that won't be seen anyways. Doesn't it look good? I'm not going to touch it, y'all. It needs to dry for a minute. Wait a minute. And then we're going to put the roof on here. So that is just, y'all, it is going to be so stinking cute. Let me turn it around. This glue does set pretty quick. And, you know, you can even take Jenga blocks and glue them in there to add a little extra oomph. You're like, don't breathe. Oh, no, it's together. It's together. This glue, I'm telling you, it's good stuff. You just got to get it in place. But I'm rough on stuff. This would be fine if you're going to sit it, but I'm rough on stuff. When I'm picking it up to dust it, I'm picking it up and I'm slinging it and dusting and under it and everything else. So that's why I personally would do a little Jenga block or something on the corners because I don't trust me. I don't trust me. Look how gorgeous this is. Y'all know what? Let me do it. Let me knock off my rust pieces. Let me put it on a board so that I can pick it up and move it. Look at it all together. Oh my goodness. We haven't got the roof on there, but check it out. Oh man, oh man, oh man. And the bottom of this board is where I did the rust effect, and I'm getting it all over my fingers. All right, let me turn this around so you can see the front. Now, we're going to do the roof. If you've built a gingerbread house, it's basically the same thing. You're on your third bottle. Sherry, this is Art Glitter Glue. I know it's backwards, but if you look Art Glitter Glue up on the Amazon, or I can throw you a link. Absolutely love it. All right, so we're going to try to put this roof on. Normally, I would let it sit and dry for a bit before I attempted to do this. But y'all want to see it together, don't you? Yeek. Yeek. I cannot glue in a straight line. My glue's going to dry. I don't know if it needs to go there, but I'm putting it right there, and I'm going to put it down in here like this and make sure that glue is all over it real good like before we sit it down. I hope it's not crooked. How stinking cute, y'all. Oh, my Lanta. Isn't this absolutely adorable? Ugh. Absolutely adorable. I'm holding this for a second. Do, 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 do. I hope that they still have it. It's called, what did I say? Paris Pattern. Is that what I said it was called? Hold on, let me look. All right, that's the link to my chalk site, and I'm going to click the search right now and type in Paris. It's available. Woohoo! Yay! All right, let me see here. All right, so that link goes straight to my chalk site. This is the actual transfer that I used. I just did, Christina. That's the actual transfer that I used. And I'm doing this while I'm holding it, y'all. We're going to hold it for a second. Then we're going to put the rest of it together. And let me get, all right, one more thing I need to grab for y'all is I want some more of that coffee, but I'm scared. It's so sweet, y'all. It's so sweet. Makes my eyes shake, but it's so good. Let me find it. I'm looking, y'all. I'm looking. It's asking me a bazillion things. I know I'm missing your comments. All right. Search bar. Rust. There it is. Don't we love search bars? Absolutely love search bars. And y'all, it's not even that expensive. It's really not. Hold on, I'm copying and pasting it. All right, now the link I'm going to paste right now is the link for the rust kit. All right, there you go. How stinking precious is that? Look at that, y'all. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. How precious is that? Now, we still have a couple more things to put on our little, look at the rusty one. Right, Jamie? How many hands do we need? All right, so let's add a little bit of glue and let's get this rusted piece around their little door. Now I gotta hold this for a second. Isn't this absolutely adorable, y'all? Think outside the box with anything. Just anything and everything. Think outside the box. This is probably the longest live I've ever done. Y'all, I hope I don't go like 2 hours or something. Thank you, Ann. Thank you, Kimberly. Gosh, that rusty piece looks so good. All right, this one goes right here over top of this. This is why I put it on my little board, y'all, so I can spin it around and see all the things. You could even put it on the inside or the outside. Look at that. Can you see? Look, you can put it on the inside of the roof or you can attach it to the outside of the roof. How stinking cute. I think I'm going to attach it to the outside of the roof. But I really like it flat on there too. I'm going to do it on the outside. I like it. I like it. Outside it is. I don't know if we need glue all the way up one side and down the other if it goes that whole way, but that's where we're going to go with it. It is bubbling up out of it. It's fine. It dries clear. Not a problem. Outside, don't cover all the words. Yes, we're going to leave that. We're going to leave that little gap behind it so that the pretty rusty piece can show. Oh my goodness. I'll show you in just a second. While your glue is wet, take you an old paintbrush and just rub it. It dries clear, but if you have a lot of excess, it'll leave like a little bubble. I'm even doing this sideways, y'all. That's how easy it is. I'm doing this sideways. I went back in with my baby white. Oh, Anita, I hope it was good. Thank you, Jamie. I love it. I love it. I love it too. All right. So look at that rusty piece on there, y'all. Man, oh man. We got one more piece to put on. Whoa, Nelly. Let's knock it down. I kind of want to put it right there. I want to put it right there, y'all. Can we put it right there? Look at how precious that is. It's just sitting there. Can we put it right there? I want to put it right there. Y'all get the kit and do it how you want it. I want to put it right here. Don't you love this? Man. Let's line this up-ish. Ish. What y'all thinking? How adorable. Oh, my Nelly. Oh, my Nelly. All right, so what's going to happen is I'm going to show y'all this, and then I'm going to leave it sitting here to dry all really good and nice. And then tomorrow, I'm going to go in with my Jenga blocks, and I am going to glue them in the corner. So I'm basically going to put them in like this, and one wall will be glued here, and the other wall will be glued here like this, just to give it a little extra stability, because I know I will knock it down and destroy it. I know I will. I know things. All right, so there is our birdhouse. How stinking precious is that? So that's the side. We have the roof with our Paris word on there. It almost gives like old license plate vibes, don't you think? And there is the other side. And then we have the back. I cannot get over how stinking cute this came out, y'all. Oh my goodness. And it looks like a bunch of metal on there, doesn't it? Look at that. That rust effect is where it's at. Now, if I was a really, really good crafter, I would have paid attention and probably done the back of this part, because when you turn it around, you can see the bright wood. So I'll probably go back in after it's good and dry and set, even with my Jenga blocks. I'll throw me a little painter's tape here, and I will rust up the back side of that really well. Please bless this out. Please check out Christina's wood cutouts. She gives you the perfect start to just have fun and create and get inspired and just go with it. If you don't like something on it, repaint it, sand it off, try it again until you are feeling it, until you are loving it. Thank you, Darlene. Thank you, Ann. Thank you, Ann. All my different Anns. Thank you, Joetta. I know I missed a lot of y'all's comments. Y'all, I even impressed myself with this one. I ain't gonna lie. I even got excited. Now, I'm going to go eat my supper that Sam got me. And then I'm going to take pictures so Christina can have pictures of it. So, have a great night. And don't forget, the Rust link is in the comments. The link to this cutout plus all of Christina's others. And they are all free shipping. Oh! Can't beat that. Or it's in the link. It's in the comments. Plus the I linked the transfer that I use in the comments, but go ahead, check out, there's a BOGO sale going on. There's a 40 to 70% off sale. And this transfer is probably on sale. No lie, no lie, no lie. Have a great, great night. Have a wonderful day. All y'all stay safe in the storms. And I don't know if I'll see you tomorrow on my page. You never know. Bye, y'all. Thank you, Christina.